Back in April of 2014, I told you the story of a lesbian couple that sued a sperm bank for giving them the sperm of a black man for their baby. The plaintiff in the case is Jennifer Cramblett, who is white, who gave birth to her mixed race daughter, Payton, about 3 years ago. And in her original lawsuit, she said the sperm bank's mix up led to an unplanned transracial parent child relationship for which I wasn't and continue not to be prepared. Cramlett was artificially inseminated with sperm that she ordered from an the Illinois-based Midwest Sperm Bank. It was meant to be from donor number 380, a Caucasian man. And 5 months into the pregnancy, she found out the samples were switched. You had the sample from donor 330 as opposed to 380, who happens to be an African-American male. The sperm bank apologized. They gave Cramlett a refund for 6 vials of sperm, but that's it. And that initial lawsuit didn't really go anywhere. She now is filing another lawsuit. She has filed another lawsuit, and she is saying this is not at all about being racist or not loving my half-black daughter or anything like that. The issue here is that we live in a white, intolerant place. And we now have real costs associated with the fact that we don't want to stay here. And we now have to incur the costs of moving. We have to go to a more expensive place. We've been told, she says, that we should really be in counseling ourselves and in joint counseling with the daughter because we just were not prepared for this transracial parent-child relationship. And all of these things cost money. It's not about not liking black people. It's not about being racist. It's about the reality that they paid for a particular sperm sample. They got a different one. And now there are lifelong repercussions, so they claim. What do you think about this case?
I have no reason not to believe what she's saying.
Yep.
But what's sad about this is that, let's say the story sticks around, and it probably will if you are part of the story.
Right.
This child is forever going to be that kid whose mom sued the sperm bank because she had a black kid.
So you think the lawsuit is actually something that just could end up being damaging to the kid?
Well, if people remember it and know about it, and if the kid knows about it, it could be a source of confusion, frustration, anger. I don't know, but like I said, I have no reason not to believe the reasons for this lawsuit.
Yeah, I don't think for a second that it even matters whether this is out of racism or not. I happen to think it's not, but it doesn't actually matter. You're paying for a lot of control over the sperm sample you receive. It's not a random bag. You don't show up and they throw some sperm into a satchel and hand it to you and say, here you go. This is a controlled process, and it should eliminate these types of variables. And the reporting around this has been kind of shoddy, suggesting the parents are racist or they don't like the kid because the kid is black or some such nonsense. If you've ever been in a small, all-white, Midwestern or Southern town that may be quite intolerant, as they say, I wouldn't want to raise my biracial daughter there. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, it could very well be that getting out of there would be a great idea.
Send me your thoughts about this. Send me your thoughts about the lawsuit and the circumstances. And what do you think about what Lewis is saying, which is when the kid grows up and finds out your parents sued because you're black, what effect is that going to have on you, if any?